Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here comes another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Now a curveball misses inside. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. From the stretch, Torres comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. This is line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
That is it. The designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
1-1 the count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Hicks patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Striding in, Ramon Urias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Cole has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Luke.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He flied out leading off the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hayes on the run for it. Still ranging back. Onto the lawn and gone. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch. leading off the inning, Renato Nunez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. In now for the O's, Dwight Smith Jr. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Count remains full.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And that misses for ball 4. At the plate, Anthony Santander. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, Santander, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Cole. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's big Aaron Judge as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. The 0-2 home, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. 0-1, here it comes. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Standing in, Luke Voigt. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Luke Voigt.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Standing in, Austin Wins. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The catcher,
Here's the first pitch to him.
Win.
Now a slider. The 1-1 home.
Count 2-1.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not shortstop. Contact.
Hold a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Cole has his target. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Count is 1-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gio Urshela, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The third baseman, Gio
Now the pitch.
Urshela.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to...
On to first, and it's dropped. Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Fouled off. Urshela gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Now batting, Ramon Urias. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
2-1 the count. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So here's Trey Mancini. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
And here's Renato Nunez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's in there for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Cole gets the sign. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Nipped the corner. 2-2. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Santander is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
The designated hitter.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr.
Leading off.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Full count, here it comes. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
And the pitch.
Tender.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Now another 0-2.
Nope. Ball 1.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Cole's ready. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Count even now at 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Brandon Bailey takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 59. Brandon.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt is set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. First pitch on its way. Bailey, a 25-year-old, he was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Striding in once again, Austin Wins. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
On the ground to the left side. And that's out number 1. Into the box, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. All even now, 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Again, another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Fastball right back to the mound. Torres hit the bag. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Nobody out, runner on first. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, the pitch.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Another try at 2-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Wade LeBlanc comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a ball down and away.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Fastball in there, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
No balls and a strike to count. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3.
Time for the traditional 7th.
Striding into the box, Ramon Urias. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later inning.
LeMahieu with a great stop. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. 1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate now, Renato Nunez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Another 0-2 home.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 2. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Mancini rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they are now on the board, though still well behind. Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander. He's Ben Heller takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Ben Heller.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
I got the count 0 and 2.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Now back, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Sean Armstrong enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. He went deep earlier and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Digging in, Austin Hayes. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wins.
So now to the plate, Austin Wins as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. It was a walk in his last trip. And that misses low and away, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Davis waits on the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the stretch. Hot shot down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-2 game. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Softly on a line to third. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's set. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number one. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. He's right there. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman.
Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Orioles down to their final out. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So striding forward now, Dwight Smith Jr. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Anthony Santander the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin.
Standing in now, Austin Hayes. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gardner going back, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
8-5 today. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Garrett Cole gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They left 11 men on base.